So what do you want people to walk away from this festival, having learned, having experienced, having gained, having felt? Tell us why'd you do this, and what do you want people to get from it?
Do you want to go first, Elizabeth? Sorry, we're like.
So I personally just want people to get excited about small indie authors that they've not heard of before and go away from this buying books of people that they might not have ever heard of, which I know is not a thing that they usually do. In fact, I was just recently informed that you usually just shop. Yeah, it was her. That is, for the most part, you try to stick with your people, your authors, and it makes sense because you find an author, and as soon as you love them, you're like, when's their next book? I'm here for it. Pre-order, done. But there are a lot of us, guys. There are a ton of us, and we are not all Stephen King, Charlaine Harris. We're not all there, and that's not our fault. Sometimes we're just not that popular yet, but you're supposed to make us that popular. So we're here to stamp our ground, show you how awesome we are. And that's what I want, is I want these people to read our books and see how wonderful. And it's not just me. These people are great. We have great authors.
And you know what, Elizabeth, you're raising a really important, really great question, which is that which I actually started to think about 20 years ago when I was in college, which is, who is determining what authors you should read? So as a communications major, one of the questions, one of the most thought-provoking questions that one of my professors asked me is, who's creating the news that you read or the news that you view? Who says this is news and that's not, or this goes at the top of the hour when everybody's watching and this goes at the bottom of the hour when everybody's fallen asleep? Who's making those decisions? It's not that you're getting every tidbit of news in the world. You're getting the tidbits that someone said is going to be of greatest interest to you and to most people. So in that same way, and do you want to be only knowing what people deem is worthy for you to know, or do you want to make that choice? And so in that same way, the publishing funnel is choosing for you who you're going to be seeing on the shelves, when you log on to Amazon, on that homepage as suggested reading or sponsored reading, or the Amazon editor picks, or the New York Times bestseller picks, or the New York Times book review pick. Who decides which books you see and which books you don't? And as a person who spent 14 years doing PR marketing, I can tell you that's a PR marketing choice often. It's like, okay, we're going to put our marketing muscle behind this author, and unfortunately not so much this author. So I think what you are doing is creating a more level playing field. So it's not about who the powers that be, whoever they are, have chosen for you. You're saying, here's some great authors that you may never heard of and you're probably going to love.
And hopefully we'll give them a preview, right? So what I would say to what I want people to walk away with is that if you attend a few of these panels and you connect with what people are saying, because we wanted to get people talking about things that are close to their heart, right? So we're in a pandemic, we're in a time and place where people are thinking deeply about things that they maybe took for granted or just hadn't examined assumptions about before. And so this is hopefully where we've had time to go, oh, maybe I want to be more informed about what shows up on my daily page, right? Maybe I want to make decisions before they get to me. So we were trying to get more names discovered. We want to highlight
lots of hearts up from Facebook. Thank you. Oh, tons of hearts. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. We want to highlight people who are basically serious about their craft, who are doing the work to put it out there, and just give them that extra boost to get to the readers. So that's why we're trying to create this platform and support their work and, talk them up and kind of like the Blaze, right? And foster connection. That's the other thing I want people to walk away with. So readers and writers on Facebook, I've seen connect in beautiful ways, and that's what I want to see in my little silo of a lone writer, right? When we're scribbling away and doing our 30-minute sprints and doing our daily word counts and tweeting and seeing no one respond. It's like we're in a lonely little silo, quarantining, hopefully, right? And so this is an opportunity to be talking with other people, getting a spark going, and then also engaging with readers or people who are interested in those same topics and saying, yes, I see you, and now I don't feel as alone.